Thank you for joining me for another one of my videos. My name is Cliff, and I've been doing a series called 99 Problems But My God Ain't One. This video I'm going to number as number 46, and its name is Computers. Computers are, of course, a primary and significant tool in our lives today. In the main populations of the world, computers are integrated in everything that is in our lives, and they're gaining more significance in the operations and skills set used throughout our lives. Computers are actually able to do anything, nearly anything that a man can do by the learning technologies that are out there. But I just want to talk about basically the computers that are in people's homes. Now, the design of the computers have changed over the years, and if you look at the computers nowadays that are made and people buy, computers now have gone through a significant change recently. Okay, the initial design had what they call the CPU for the computer, which is the central processing unit. You might recognize the old computers. They had a big box beside that came along with the monitor. But nowadays they don't have that big box anymore. And aesthetically, it's nice and pretty. It looks like a TV screen, basically, that people hang on their walls. And the thing is that it's all a sleight of hand. Everything that we're operating with is using a system of demise to bring you and I down. These things that we buy, like our iPhones, or I don't have to say iPhones, our phones, our cell phones, are a system of control, system of deceptive control. With computers nowadays, like I said, the box is gone, the CPU is gone from the box, and everything is listed on top, the desktop of a computer. This design of the computers makes the computers susceptible for an attack. Okay, anyone that gains control of your initial desktop can now control the full computer, can now change anything inside the computer. And these things are easily done by the way of the web, the internet.
A hacking scandal has taken over Hollywood. Nude photos of celebrities, including Jennifer Lawrence, have been leaked online, and lawyers are preparing to take action. Paula Ferris has the story.
This morning, Hollywood up in arms after what could be a massive hacking attack. A user on the popular photo sharing site 4chan posting a cache of risque photographs Sunday, purporting to show numerous A-list celebrities in various states of undress. Among them, Jennifer Lawrence, featured in dozens of photos, some of them nude. The 4chan user also claiming to have more naked selfies and explicit videos of the Hunger Games star and offering to share those too in return for payment. Overnight, Lawrence's reps confirming the pictures posted on 4chan are real, telling ABC News this is a flagrant violation of privacy. It appears the alleged hacker may have accessed at least some of the photos from a cloud, an internet storage service in which users' information and media are supposed to remain private.
Even if you have deleted photos from your phone, oftentimes they've already been uploaded into the cloud, and when you delete them from the phone, they continue to exist.
Everybody that has a computer is practically placed online automatically. That's the first thing that your computer asks you to do. And if you don't do it, it's going to prompt you to do it every single time you turn it on. These things that the computers do nowadays is tell you or tell anyone that has the central control of the internet access where this computer is, who owns the computer. You got to remember, when you bought your computer, you listed your name and they asked you all your details of your address and all these things. So when you load up your computer, you're very likely going to add yourself to some sort of media entity like Facebook or something else. Put in your details and they'll have everything readily available. And when I say they, I mean the elite that control every corporation in the world. This is very difficult for someone, the average person, to see. They don't understand what I'm talking about when the elite control everything. They control all business. All corporations are combined together as one entity. Any company, any major company that belongs to what they call the stock market belongs to the owners of the stock market. Anything in that box. Anything outside the box is not significantly big enough, a big enough corporation to be any significance to them. It doesn't mean that they still won't have access to those computers. You see, all major web corporations have your details of your computer. Once you lock in your computer to the World Wide Web, they have the details to your computer. And they can, if they so want to, without your permission, get in. Why do you think these kids, sometimes you hear about these kids taking pictures of people all over, somewhere else in their rooms? People, they're turning on their cameras and they're viewing the people walking around. This little creepy information that you get is just so you know slightly what they can do. You're not supposed to click in your mind that this is what they can do. They can control your computer. They say that, some computer geek found out a way to slip into one person's computer. They can do it to each and every one. They know how. They have the details too.
Things in place. Point-to-point transit will take 10 days.
Hope nothing goes wrong in the rest of the world in 10 days.
Wait. Do we have a contingency?
Contingency?
Alicia seemed nervous. Now, what do we do if the government decides to abuse this thing?
They're your contacts, Nick.
They're just people. the power that this thing represents, I mean, who would you trust it with?
Besides you, no one. Which is why the machine has been coded in such a way that it cannot be abused. It cannot even be accessed. It upgrades itself, maintains itself, patches itself. After tonight, no one can alter it, ever.
I used to be a software engineer, Harold. Remember back before I became your corporate beard? Any system can be compromised given enough time. We need an off switch, a back door. And this is our last chance to build one.
You are a talented engineer, Nathan. So you should remember, any exploit is a total exploit. The tiniest crack becomes a flood. If we build a backdoor into this machine and someone else finds out about it, that would be very bad. We need to trust the machine exactly as we built it, and then let it go.
Is following this one from our West Coast newsroom. TG.
Hey, Megan, this is on southbound Interstate 5 just outside of San Diego. The man, 83 years old, driving his pickup truck. There were no drugs or alcohol involved. Look at the video here. Two guys are taping this on cell phone. He's going up the northbound or the southbound side of Interstate 5. Now listen to the entire audio from the guys who are taping this. Play it.
Look at him. It's an old guy. Oh, he's checking his seatbelt. What's this guy doing? Does he not know what's going on? Dude, I'm gonna keep my videos up. He's just gonna smack car, isn't he? Whoa! Oh my God! Did he slow? Yeah, dude.
We're taping this. Play it.
Look at him. It's an old guy. Oh, he's checking his seatbelt. What's this guy doing? Does he not know what's going on?
Remember, Andy, no matter what happens, don't panic.
It's not the first time I've driven a car while it's being attacked by these two hackers. But in 2013, they were in the back seat, and their laptops were wired into the vehicle through a port in its dashboard. Now they're sending the same sort of attacks remotely, and I have no idea what they might do.
Do it. Kill the engine.
So we're killing the engine right now.
It says park, it says actually can't accelerate.
I stomped on the gas, but the Jeep slowed to a crawl. I turned on my hazard lights, but I was still stuck in the right lane with no shoulder to escape onto.
Guys, I'm stuck on the highway.
Charlie and Chris have only tested the full range of their attacks on a Jeep Cherokee. But they say that hundreds of thousands of late-model Chrysler vehicles may be vulnerable through a feature called Uconnect, an internet-connected computer in the dashboard known as its head unit. You guys basically brought this car to a standstill while I was driving on the highway, which I may never forgive you for. And that was just like an experiment. What do you think is the worst case scenario?
We wanted to point out, to show that this attack has serious consequences.
Look at him. It's an old guy. Oh, he's checking his seatbelt. What's this guy doing? Does he not know what's going on? with him. He's just gonna smack the car, isn't he? Whoa! Oh my God! Did he flip? Yeah, dude. Oh, he's checking his seatbelt. What's this?